Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Alberona here again, and this is a Zenitsu guide video. We're going to go over all of his buttons, his specials, all of his strategy and combos, and I'll do the combos at the end of the video and you can skip to that if you'd like. But overall, Zenitsu is a very strange character. He obviously really relies on all of these thunderclap flashes in strange ways, but he can get really big chunky damage if he uses them in the right way. So he's kind of a runaway character because he spends a lot of meter when he does combos, and then after you do a combo you kind of like have to walk away a bit, and then next time you get a hit you can get another huge chunk of damage. So it's an unusual character, but I think people are still learning him and it'll take a while to truly figure out how strong he is. But anyways, let's start with the boring stuff. His regular attack strings are actually pretty short, which is good for combos because it means he can fit in like more attacks than most people can. And then his down attack string. So yeah, they're all pretty standard, except for his down attack string, which he can actually cancel into one of his specials because the special is just so damn fast. So that's kind of unique. He can actually combo off of it. And most characters can definitely not do that, so that's pretty unique. Let me stop them getting meter so they stop talking. His grab reaches decently far, but it's also quite slow and kind of reactable, but it's really good that it leaves the opponent in a crumple state right beside him, so like he doesn't have to chase him down or anything. He can just stand here, build a bunch of meter, which is super good for him, because, you know, what was that? What just happened? Let's not talk about that. But because the opponent is like just sitting there for so long right at his feet, he can just stand still, build back a ton of meter, and then attack the opponent as they wake up. So a really, really useful grab for Zenitsu. His air tilt attack is kind of strange. I'm not sure if I'd call it useful or unhelpful. Like, it's definitely unique. He does this like one really slow slash, so like I'm pressing the button now, and then he does the attack. So it's very slow and delayed, and then he like does those extra attacks on the ground. And because it's so long, he can't really get too much of a long combo off of it. That's basically the max he can get. I guess the one thing that's good about it is it leaves him in the air for quite a bit longer, so if he wants to use it as like a dodge, he'll be in the air for a lot longer, so maybe the opponent will try to press a button, but then they'll go like underneath him. But other than keeping him in the air for a while, it's not that useful because it's very slow. He can like not really combo into it, like even off of his like standing normal attack, that doesn't actually combo because it's so slow. And, you know, obviously he can't jump cancel into it. Oh no, he can. But I wouldn't say it's worth it. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's unique, and it's good that it has all these hits. So, like, it has a lot of hitbox. The opponent might accidentally think it's over when you do the first one and then try to punish you for it. But then they run into the second hits, and then maybe they get hit by that. I'm not sure. His tilt attack on the ground is, once again, kind of really good, but also kind of really bad. It's really awesome in that, like, it's almost like a projectile. It reaches from so far away. Like, I'll hit him from here with this... Okay, well... but with this, like, unblockable armor attack, it's really amazing. It can be a bit hard for him to combo off of it when he's this far away. But it's cool that he has such a long-reaching armor attack. Actually, can he get anything off of this? Yeah, he can dash after it. But that does cost him meter, so like, eh. And the also kind of bad thing about it is a lot of recovery. So if I miss this, look how long I'm just standing here before I can block. Like, oof. So if you miss this, or do it on like an opponent that guards it, it is hella punishable. But, you know, it's cool that it has really long range. It's almost like a projectile. Anyways, I think those are all of his normal things. Let's go into his specials. And, yeah. His standing special, Thunderclap, and Flash Prime. So I'm just going to call them his charge forwards or his charges, his lightning charges. So this one is his standing special, it's called Prime. And basically, it's the same as his tilt version, but the tilt version does less damage. However, the Prime version, its main use is that it does more damage, but it isn't as helpful. Right, does that make any sense? His tilt version is basically he can cancel it into anything, and, you know, keep extending combos off of it and cancel it into itself and into Prime, but Prime cannot cancel into Prime or the tilt version, so it's kind of like the Ender, but it does more damage for it. It also goes a lot further than the regular version, so if I start again and walk this far away, the regular version will not reach that far, but I can actually see how far I started away, like from here. And the Prime version will hit. Okay, no, it won't, but it'll get a lot closer. So like that doesn't hit, but this does. So it reaches further, does more damage. That's about it. It is also more unsafe, it has a more recovery, so if you accidentally have the opponent block it right in their face, they can punish you for it. However, that's where the interesting thing comes in. It's kind of hard to talk about all of his specials separately because they all link together quite weirdly. So he can cancel this, not into the tilt special, but he can cancel it into his invincible special, his air spin. So if you do accidentally do it and you see the opponent blocks it, and you think they're about to punish it, like I'm like, oh crap, Sabito is about to hit me and punish me for it, I can think that like, oh, and then pop out my invincible special move and then catch Sabito with my invincible special move when he goes to try and punish me. So that's just a useful little tip for when you know, with one of these, you can go for your invincible. You can actually cancel it like straight after it hits too, or even before it hits. You can cancel them before they come out if you want to like fake the opponent out. But yeah, that's just a slightly handy way of, you know, cheating the opponent out if they try to punish you. Just be like, oh, you're going to try and punish me? Boop, invincible. It's kind of interesting, but it is useful in combos as well. Okay, now for his tilt special. Basically, as we already said, it's the same as his Prime one, except it does less damage, except he can combo it into itself and into Prime, and that's why he does these really cool, he just loops it over and over again. You can do this cool 3000 damage combo just by landing a raw charging attack. And when you're doing this linkage, you want to make sure you end with the Prime version, because, you know, obviously it does more damage. So I'm doing tilt, 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 Prime, standing, special. And that does pretty decent damage. And you can add it to the end of a combo like this to do, you know, a flashy combo. I don't recommend doing this combo all the time, because, you know, it's kind of a big waste of meter, but it looks really cool. So sometimes coolness is worth the meter loss. Especially if it wins you the round. This one's a lot more useful because it's a lot safer. If you're using it like in guard strings, it's a lot safer because you can cancel it into itself. So if the opponent tries to, you know, punish you for doing it once, you don't just have to stand there and do it. He can like attack a lot quicker after doing this one compared to the Prime. See how I have so much longer to wait after doing Prime. And I can also just choose to cancel it into itself, or into an invincible special move, or into Prime if I want to do that for some reason. So that, you know, and cancelling into Prime does move you really far away, so it does kind of keep you safe. So you can do that if you'd like to, you know, just do some chip damage and then run away. So that's kind of helpful. It's just like a safer version and better for combos than Prime. You can, you know, link it back and forth on the opponent blocking, see if that catches them. But yeah, that's basically that special move. Not too much to say because it's not too different than Prime. Now his guard special move is kind of very unique for this game. It is invincible, and it does pop the opponent up in the air, so that's kind of rare for invincible special moves. And it pops the opponent up in the air so you can get like any follow-up you want, whether it's like a standing attack string, or they're even in the air for so long, you can just press the dash button and it'll dash you up there for free. It's not even a dash cancel, so you can just do this and dash up for free and get an aerial combo going. That's really cool. So it's a very, very powerful combo tool. But it is also his invincible special move, which may sound cool that he can combo off of his special move, off of his invincible special, but it's not very good as an invincible special, because A, it doesn't reach particularly far. Like, yeah, it'll reach the opponent from here, but if I'm like standing a little bit further back, I'm not going to hit the opponent, and I'm just going to awkwardly be standing in their face, and it has a lot of recovery. It's very punishable on whiff and on block, and so basically if you do this and the opponent blocks it, you're just dead. You have to take whatever they do. So you have to be very careful about when you use it as a invincible special move, but obviously you can use it just like most invincible specials, like after pushback. He's not grabbing me. So I can use it there to get a combo after pushing him back, if you don't screw it up like I just did. But yeah, just be careful because it's very unsafe and doesn't have too much range. But it's a very cool combo tool, and you can cancel it after his dash-ins, and that leads to some really big damage combos. So, now that we've talked about all of his special moves, I think it's time we go into his combos. Now, Zenitsu has a lot of combo routes, especially since he has like so many strange linkages he can do with like cancelling his buttons into each other, or maybe you like just do this and then dash up, or maybe I've seen also people do, you know, an up combo into a dash in, into like this sort of combo. But what I found is a really handy combo route is do his regular attack string into the prime thunderclap, and then cancel the prime into his air flip kick. And then dash up, do an aerial attack string, and then end it like that, and that's only 2 bars for some decent damage. And if you delay that attack string a little bit, the opponent will actually get blown away, which is a bit better for you, because then you get a chance to like run away and build some meter. Oops. There we go, like that. So the opponent got blown away, so I can run away and build some meter again. But because it only costs you 2 bars, it's honestly not that expensive of a combo route. It's pretty good. Now, with that base combo route, there are ways that you can spend more meter to make it more powerful, and that's what I really like about it. It's very versatile. So, if you want to spend a little bit more meter for some more damage, you can make it like this. You can actually do a prime thunderclap after the aerial attack string, and then make it do a lot more damage. And after that, I think you can, do the same thing where... There we go, 4,200 damage for 3 bars. That's really good. Like, if you can land that combo consistently, you're doing basically half of the opponent's health every time you hit them. And Sabito has decent defense, so against characters like Shinobu, you can be doing like half damage for a single combo. That's pretty powerful. And you can add even more damage to these combos if you want to add enter combo in a thunderclap into prime thunderclap. And then it will look something like this. Oops. There you go. That's 4,300 damage for the slightly easier version, and if you add the extra prime in there... Whoops, messed it up. There you go, now you're getting like 5,000 damage for spending all of your meter. And it's a pretty freaking awesome looking combo, and it leaves them right in your face, so as they wake up you can go for a throw there, and then, you know, as they're in that super long knockdown, then you can basically build back all of your meter you spent on the combo. So that's really cool, that's super powerful. Here, if I show you what that looks like. So the opponent wakes up, and I go for a throw as soon as they wake up. Obviously they can avoid that if they sidestep, but you know, a lot of people are just going to be blocking after you do that huge combo, so then you can do a throw and build back all of the meter you spent on that crazy half-health awesome combo. So it is cool that Zenitsu has these crazy combos that he can spend all of his meter for cash outs. Some characters don't really have that, they're kind of limited to just doing ultimates for big damage, but Zenitsu doesn't need to do that. And speaking of ultimates, the beauty of this combo is that it's so versatile, he can throw in a combo basically any place. He can throw it in after, just like after... Oops, I did the delay there. If you don't do the delay, then you can combo into the ultimate after. There you go. And so yeah, that's off of the 2-bar version of the combo, and as you can see the combo was so long, I've already built back one of the bars. So, pretty cheap way to combo into your ultimate, and you don't need too much bar, and it does a heck of damage. And that isn't even the longest way you can combo into it. So you can do this version. Just gonna do even more damage. So, yeah, kind of crazy stuff. And then after the hard knockdown of the ultimate, you know, you build back most of that gauge. So, pretty awesome stuff. And, oh yeah, also, if you are finding the combo a bit difficult to do online, because sometimes doing combos where you need to rely on like juggles and timing for combos can be kind of hard to do online, because you do need to time the air spin correctly, or else it will whiff, like I was just doing then. But you know, you can make it connect mid-screen, just making sure I show that. But if you are finding it a bit too difficult to do online, you can do this version of the combo. You can actually do the down attack string into the air flip and then go into the air and do your prime and get your combo going that way. And if you do it that way, or like this, oops. Oopsie whoops. You can actually get a down combo to end the combo, so you get a hard knockdown, which he doesn't get many of. Oh my god, how am I messing this up? This was supposed to be the easy version. It is a lot easier than the regular combo. You can basically smash your buttons. There we go. Mashing for the win. So yeah, it does a bit less damage, but you get a hard knockdown, and it's a lot easier version of the combo. And if you want to make it do a little bit more damage, you can make it... Wait, did I add in the thunderclap? Oh, I don't think I even did that. There we go, that's the combo. 3,400 damage, that's more like it. So that's actually, you know, worth the meter you spend for the hard knockdown. 2 bars, 3,400 damage. Really good for a relatively simple combo. And you can make it a little bit more flashy by doing it off of a down combo. But you'll lose the hard knockdown and maybe not as good, so probably just stick to the normal one. And yeah, that's basically Zenitsu's combo. Obviously, he has the opportunity to go for the same combos if he lands like a raw prime thunderclap. If you react to it hitting, then you can just go into his air spin and do a short combo and go for something like that. Or, yeah, it does have to be shorter because he has a red combo. But, you know, you can get a good random big chunk of damage off of that and then go for a grab as they wake up to build back all your meter. Or go for an armored attack if you think they're going to press buttons on you. But, yeah, that's basically Zenitsu. That's how you come into his ultimate, that's how you do everything. If you're in Surge mode, obviously your combos are going to look like this. You gonna keep doing this? And, yeah. Big damage for like free meter, and then you still have the opportunity to throw out your ultimate at any time. So yeah, Zenitsu is quite a strange character, and he takes a bit of time to get used to, because he doesn't really play the normal game. He has to rely on like strange charge-ins and be like, oh, did the opponent block it? Okay, then I'll see if they try to punish me, and if they try to punish me, I'll go for my invincible air spin. If I hit them with this, then I can just go for a combo. But I can't just throw out air spin all the time, because it's very punishable, so I need to think about when I do that. Or maybe I'll just do my charge-in into another charge-in to keep it safe, or blah 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 blah. He's a very strange character, but he has really awesome flashy combos, and I think that makes up for it. Anyways, thanks for watching all the way through this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!